Alright guys, what is going on today? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm talking about Boruto's scar. Now the scar on his right eye, I feel like we're gonna get that next chapter. Now let me explain why. So if you guys have already went through chapter 61 and you guys already read most of it, you already know what's up with Kawaki leaving the village because he's a bit irritated or he's a bit annoyed by the sensory team that keeps watching him. It looks like Kawaki wants freedom and he wants to get away at all costs. And when he leaves, Ida is watching him and you can see her Senraigan is active. It looks a bit funky and you have Damon sleeping in her arms, which is kind of funny. But she's watching Kawaki and she's even surprised that Kawaki decides to leave. And Code's like, what, Kawaki left? He's like, all right, let me go ask him where he's going. And then Code decides to go to the Hidden Leaf Village through his little claw marks. And then Boruto questions Kawaki on how he did that. Now the thing here that Boruto mentions is that he said he can feel Kawaki's chakra, but the sensory team could only feel the doppelganger's chakra, which is in the house, which Kawaki left behind. And then Kawaki's like, damn, Boruto knows I left. And then Kawaki is like, we must be on the same wavelength, is why we feel each other's chakra. So then Kawaki decides to leave the village and it looks like Boruto goes after him. But looking at this chapter, we finally see Sasuke after so long, and it's been a couple of months and we don't know about his left eye. His left eye is covered by his hair. Sasuke is just watching the whole village from the outside along with the other shinobis who are watching all of Code's claw marks that are all around the village. And we have no news on his eye. There's no update on his eye. We see nothing so far. So I hope there's something there. I don't know. I see no patch. I'm still butthurt about his eye. But it looks like the leaf is in a bit of a panic right now and they're all going around looking for Code, but there's nothing about Code so far. Now the thing I want to talk about is with Boruto's eye and the time lapse. So first I'm going to talk about the time lapse. Amado goes to Shikamaru and then they both talk to each other. Shikamaru says to Amado that, is this going all according to some master script you wrote or something like that? And he's like, don't be ridiculous. Amado then tells him, he's like, these are events I didn't even think would happen half a year ago. So that means half a year has passed either since Kawaki left Kara or when he was found in the aircraft, or it's been half a year since Ishiki died. There's two ways to look at this, because Ishiki died, he disappeared, and that was a couple of chapters ago, and everyone was put on alert and everything regarding Code having claw marks all around the villages. And one of the ninjas who's with Sasuke says it's been 10 days and no luck so far. So that means, has it been 10 days since these guys got the idea that Code is watching, or has it just been 10 days they've been working and no progress so far? Because the way Shikamaru says to Amado, he's like, maybe Code forgot about it, maybe he got depressed. You wouldn't forget something in 10 days if it's that serious. 6 months, I could understand. When Amado said 6 months ago, I feel like half a year has passed since they defeated Ishiki. A lot of stuff has happened during then. And Boruto being really anxious about the sensory team watching him, it must be at least half a year at most. Because the way it is right now, I don't think it would have been 10 days for Boruto to get that annoyed that fast. So I think half a year has passed either since Kawaki left Kara or since they defeated Ishiki. Because even Ida said, she's like, we don't need a rush. We'll wait for the perfect opportunity to pop up and we'll go in then. And then this chapter, when Kawaki decides to leave, Code's like, this is a perfect opportunity. I'm not gonna let it slip up. Meaning they've been waiting some time for the perfect opportunity to come up. And I think it's been more than 10 days. So anyways, now I want to talk about Boruto's eye. Now Boruto's eye will be cut next chapter. I'm predicting this right now. I'm calling it right now. Boruto decides to do what Kawaki did and he hides his chakra. He sneaks out of the house to go find Kawaki, because think about it. Why would they put that type of power in along with Kawaki saying, hey, I could feel your chakra, and Boruto saying, yo, I could feel your chakra too. There's a reason why Kishimoto said that specifically. Boruto is gonna follow Kawaki, and when Code approaches Kawaki, Boruto is gonna come out and they're both gonna fight Code. And I think at that moment is when Boruto gets his cut on his right eye, and then Sasuke and them maybe come up right after. Otherwise it wouldn't make any sense, and this is a perfect opportunity. And you can see Code is a bit pissed off with his claw. You can see his claw come out and he's like, yo, I'm not letting this opportunity slip up. So I know he's gonna get his eye cut next chapter when Boruto goes after Kawaki and then they both meet Code. And then Code's like, all right, I'm coming after both of you guys. And then everybody approaches Code, like all the guys in the sensory team, Sasuke, all of them reach the border of the village. They're all gonna be waiting for Code. And like I said, I think half a year has passed since Amado and Kashin Koji planned Kawaki's airship going down. And then all the events played out after that. And that's why Amado words the way he says it. He's like, unexpected events came here and there. And this was a perfect opportunity when he saw that Sasuke and Naruto fought Jigen. He's like, you know, this is a perfect opportunity to come in and go with the Leaf Village. Because Amado himself even says, he's like, I'm surprised to even be here in the Hidden Leaf Village. On top of that, Amado talks about Kawaki's love for Naruto. He's like, I did not expect Kawaki to become so fond of Naruto right away. It's been at least 6 months, and that explains why Kawaki has gotten so close to Naruto. Otherwise, 1 to 2 months wouldn't work. That means if that stuff was 6 months ago, right now, Boruto's birthday might be coming up again. And now I think he might be 13 to 14, somewhere around there. We gotta see how this all plays out. Yeah, this is what I think. This is how I think Boruto gets his eye cut in the next chapter. And this is me going over chapter 61. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos.